Bode Miller, good morning. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Has this sunk in yet? First American in 22 years?
Yeah, it was. I think it was dramatized a little bit before the whole thing kind of came to be. It was, I won 6 of the first 10 races of the season, so everyone was declaring me the World Cup champion at that point, and there's still 30 races to go. So by the time I actually won it, it was one of those things where it was more like I had to do it because everyone thought I was going to. But it was still pretty dramatic right down to the end.
What you just said, is something people have to stop and realize. 30 races to go. This takes place over a long period of time. One of the biggest challenges has to be just not breaking down physically.
Yeah, and mentally. Mentally I would say more. We train for the physical aspect, but you never can prepare for the kind of mental strain that goes on, especially when you do something strange like winning that many in the very beginning, because all of a sudden, it's never been done before, and the media just swarms, and they disregard every other racer on the World Cup and focus 100% on you, and that's not an advantage at that point.
As I said in the introduction, a lot of attention paid to you because of your physical prowess and your skiing talent, but also because you are a guy who likes to buck the system a little bit. You've complained about some of the things that go on out there. You don't like your media obligations, so you must be thrilled sitting here across from me right now. You're not a fan of the grueling schedule of the season. You don't think there's enough prize money in the sport, and you don't think this country pays enough attention to skiing as opposed to other sports. Have I left anything out?
No, you probably covered it all, but there's a lot of that stuff that's that's kind of catch-22 or conflicting opinions, even that I have of my own situation. Is I don't think the skiing is appreciated enough in the U.S., but I think it's great for me because I like to come home and have people not attack me the way that they would with Michael Jordan or.
You mean attention-wise?
Yeah, everyone likes to have their private space and their time, and that's important to me. That's something that I lack in Europe, but I have in the U.S. and obviously, I've witnessed how it is on the other side of the coin, so I'm even more grateful that I'm in the situation I'm in.
Everything I read, Bode, in the last couple of days, getting ready for you to come here, says that you have not yet committed to skiing for the U.S. team in Torino, Italy, in the Winter Olympics. Why not?
Well, it's just what I was saying. It's the idea of the Olympics is great, to go and to compete on the world stage and do some dramatic, unbelievable athletic feat, but the reality is that once the Olympics is done, I would have to deal with essentially a backlash of media obligations and sponsorship obligations that goes on for 5 years. That is stuff that I don't have any enjoyment, and there's a financial benefit, but there's stuff that lasts the rest of your life.
So hanging on to a gold medal or two wouldn't compensate for that, maybe for that short period of time where they hound you?
Well, what are you going to do with a gold medal? At that point, it's the experience of going to the Olympics. As soon as it's done, you can reflect back and think that you're the greatest and think that how awesome you are, and you can give high fives to everyone else who thinks how awesome you are. But at that point, you're kind of done. It's all in the past, and it's a process of building up and going to the Olympics that's a really, really valuable experience, I think.
When will you make this decision? They're in what, February?
Yeah, I know. As of now,
you could make it right now.
Yeah.
Would be fine. Right on the air here would be good.
There's no change to my schedule really, so I'm not very pressured right now. My ski team, I think, wants me to make the decision, but they only want me to make the decision if it's a yes. So, I think everyone's willing to wait, and I just want to let this whole thing mellow out a little bit into the summer and do my normal training, and then we'll see where things go.
I hope you make the decision to go because it'd be fun to watch you there. And good luck and congratulations on the World Cup title. Great to meet you.